welcome to trying almost every flavor of Dorito. These are the ones we could find, so these are the ones we're doing. This is Wish. Say hi, Wish.
Hi.
We're gonna start out with nacho cheese. Dorito time. Okay, so we're both gonna try this and see how we like it. Why don't you take one?
The superior Dorito.
It's the best. That's the best one. I've already decided.
Yep.
Keep in mind, neither of us have tried, well, I've tried Flaming Hot Nacho, and I like that. It's a little too hot for me, but I like that. Wish has not tried any other type of Dorito at all, ever. It's been nacho cheese all the way through, and so this will be interesting.
I volunteered for this. I may have regrets.
Cool Ranch. Neither of us like ranch. This will be so much fun. Cool Ranch. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Okay, so it's very pale, and it's got flecks of, a little bit of white, but it's got flecks of red and green.
Mine doesn't have as much as yours does.
Mine probably has extra flavor. But yeah, I doubt it'll zoom in very far, but that's what it looks like. Yeah, I don't know. I've never had ranch, but I don't think it's red and green.
Well, here we go.
Yeah.
Okay, that was really bad at first, but then it just kind of settled into regular thing that I don't like, and not horrible thing I don't like.
Yeah, for me it was kind of the opposite, because it started out... It started out actually pleasantly sweet, is the thing. It started out sweet, and I was like, okay, but then then the chip was tasted, and I don't like ranch. Anyway, Cool Ranch is going over here towards worst for me.
I'm gonna put mine right next to nacho cheese for best, because I do not expect anything better.
Yeah, you expect it to go completely downhill from here.
Yeah.
A BBQ. I've never had barbecue.
I think I've had it once.
Okay, technically...
On accident. It was not a good experience.
Okay. I've tasted, like, a little bit of a barbecue sauce on, like, a frozen dinner. It was like a frozen dinner, and it had, like, some kind of meat in there, and it had, like, a little, I think it was, like, a little barbecue sauce on it. I did not like it, but it was mostly because of the texture that I couldn't get past. So I didn't even have the chance to really taste it, because the texture threw me off so much. So, I don't really know if I dislike or like barbecue. So, this is sweet and tangy barbecue. I don't know if there's other varieties, other genres of barbecue, but you know, we're gonna see how this one goes. This is, by the way, I think this is a new flavor of Dorito as well.
It says so right there.
It says new flav. It's got a new flavy of BB Cool. Oh, you know, whiff of that. That actually that takes me right back to the frozen dinner that I had where it smelled like that. It's not gonna be good. Alright. Yeah, grab one. You're gonna look for the smallest one, aren't you?
No, I was just looking for one that is slightly less red than the others.
Yeah, some of them are really dark. I chose one that was like in the middle, I think. Alright, barbecue. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's better than the Cool Ranch by far.
It is not.
It is for me. That is way better than the Cool Ranch. Cool Ranch was awful. This was, at first bite, a tinge of, this is bad. And then I got used to it very quickly. And it's not bad at all. It's actually, like, not good, not bad, just, I don't have an opinion. I think it's okay. And I got a little bit of a tang, like a little bit of spice from it. And I'm not mad about it. Are you okay?
No. Not at all. Thank
To
you.
have some milk. Yeah, this was not bad for me.
I don't like that at all.
That's reasonable, yeah.
And it still gets third place because I know it only gets worse.
It only gets worse from here. And we're past the regular ones now, which means it's gonna get spicier. It's gonna get a little bit spicy.
Yeah, that's why it's getting worse from here.
That's why it's getting worse? Yeah, I like spice.
I don't.
Yeah.
Help. Help me.
Spicy nacho. So this is gonna be nacho, but spicier. Yeah, it smells like nacho cheese, just like slightly spicy.
I still taste the barbecue.
Do you want a little bit more milk?
I'm just gonna...
You're gonna power through? Alright. Spicy nacho. Yeah.
That is now my new second place.
Yeah, me too, just because, well, nacho's in front, right? Nacho's the best for me. But spicy nacho tastes almost exactly the same.
Yeah, the only it did taste exactly the same for me for until I swallowed it, and now my mouth is on fire just a little bit, but like
Just a little bit. Yeah, my mouth is not on fire because I have even the slightest, tiniest spice tolerance. And you don't. This is why this is a fun video for you. But you know what? You know what? For me, that makes it better. Because I like spice. I genuinely do. There's definitely a level of spice where it's too much for me. Especially if I'm not eating a lot of spicy foods frequently. My tolerance will go down. But I like spice, so that puts it above nacho cheese. Let's try spicy sweet chili. What's it smell like?
Bad.
It doesn't smell bad to me. It just smells different. Yeah, it doesn't smell bad. It smells interesting. I expect it's going to kind of go over like the barbecue, where it's going to be...
It smells like the barbecue to me.
It doesn't smell like the barbecue to me, but I get a lot of similarity to the barbecue with this. Like, it's like sweet in that way. And I don't know what the way is, but it's a way.
It is not red, and yet I am not comforted.
You're not comforted. Yeah, the only the little crystals it's got on it are like white a little bit, but mostly it's just like nacho cheese Dorito colored, but like a little paler, just a light orange. Mm. That's not good.
That reminded me of the barbecue.
It did remind me of the barbecue, but like worse. That's gonna be worse for me. Because
I think it was actually better for me.
interesting. I don't even know what flavor I would call this, because I just remember chili that is a type of food instead of just a vegetable, you know? Like a hot chili. So that's what I expected it to taste like, which is why I was so horrified. He was like, oh, this is gonna taste like a chili, right? Wrong. It's like chili like the dish with like beans. Sometimes they put meat in there, you know? And so I can kind of see it. But why is it sweet? Why would chili, the dish, be sweet? I don't... That doesn't make sense to me. I don't like it.
See, I don't eat chili either, so...
I love chili. I love chili so much. I like to make it as spicy as I can bear. I love chili. Why would you do this to a Dorito? It was better than the Cool Ranch, because the Cool Ranch was definitely the worst one so far. It's worse than the barbecue for me.
I'm putting it above the barbecue.
I'm putting it below the barbecue. Whew. Next, we've got the Dynamita, the Chile Limon, which is, they're not triangles. They're not triangles, they're little twists. And so limon is gonna be, it's gonna be lime. I'm gonna expect lime from this, because it's green. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. I genuinely am. I have no idea if I'm gonna like it or hate it, but I'm genuinely curious.
I'm not.
You're not.
But I'm here anyway.
You are here, and
I'm here.
I commend you for your sacrifice. Alright. Another swig of milk for me to get rid of that sweet chili taste. Ooh, that looks interesting.
Oh, it's red.
I actually don't smell much from that. What do you smell from that? I just can't smell a whole lot. Like, I can smell something, but it's, like, really subtle. See, this is what these look like. They're little tiny little dudes. Funny little guys. It's like they took a Dorito. They didn't even take a Dorito, because this isn't, like, a triangle sharp edge or anything. They just, like, I don't know if they cut it into a circle and rolled it up. I think that's what they did. Okay. Almost got, like, a candy taste from it. Outside of the spice.
Oh! Oh!
Yeah, it's like a candy, almost like a candy sweetness, which I like. That's what I didn't like about the sweet chili, and I didn't like about the barbecue, is because the sweetness wasn't like this candy-ish taste, because that's really what I prefer. I actually like this. Are you dying? Drink some milk. You know what? I'm gonna go in for another one, just because I'm trying to just get all the notes of flavor out of this.
That's very hot.
It is, yeah. Oh. Yeah, it tastes almost like a lemon lime candy. In a certain bite of it. Yeah, I love that. I love that, actually.
There are tears in my eyes.
That's good. That's actually good. My fingers are red. Your fingers red?
Yeah. It's a very pink red, too, which
Oh,
is
yeah, it is.
pleasant.
It's a little bit on the pink side. Not much, but definitely. Yeah, for me, that is going above the barbecue and below nacho cheese, just because that's I need to try another nacho cheese, don't I? I need to see where this stands, because I really like that.
But yeah, this is worst so far. Even worse than the barbecue.
Really? That's funny to me. Let me try.
Like the barbecue, that made me like kind of shake and shiver because it's gross. But this is just like a bomb exploded in my mouth or something.
I think chile limon and nacho cheese are tied for second. I think they're tied. It's gonna go, nacho cheese is still here. It's going, you know what if it wore it as a hat? What if it just... There we go.
You can't see the nacho now.
Yeah, that's the thing, is I am gonna forget that's there. So, we're just gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, we couldn't find salsa verde as much as I would have liked to try it, because that sounds good. But we just couldn't find it. We're going into the Flaming Hots. We're gonna go into the Flaming Hot Nacho, which I've tried before, and I like. It is a little bit on the hot side for me. I don't know how well I'm gonna take it on this day, but yeah, I know I like it already.
Very red. It's very red.
Very red. These are very, very red.
It's very red.
It's very red. Give it a kick. Oh, that was good. Oh, it's starting to hit me. I swallowed it, and now it's starting to hit me.
For the record, back when you made spaghetti sauce spicy to your liking, it basically was hot like this for me.
Really? That surprises me. Although, if I made it to my liking, I did like this.
Yeah.
So I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, the way you make spaghetti sauce now, it's like the regular spicy nacho.
The regular spicy. I agree, actually. I agree. Barbecue is sliding back a little bit because this is going below chile limon and nacho cheese, and it's going above barbecue. Because barbecue is mid. Wherever barbecue is, that's going to be the middle for me. Because it was mid, right? It wasn't terrible. It wasn't good. But it was okay. Spicy sweet chili and Cool Ranch need to die. Barbecue is okay. Everything above barbecue is good to me. Well, now I gotta think about that, actually. I can't have all three tied. That's just lame. Alright. Okay. That's the thing, is like, this is more plain, right? Chile limon is the opposite of plain. It's flavored in a good way, in such a good way that it's up there. Flaming hot nacho is just hot. It kind of hurts. Another disclaimer is that we did not find Flaming Hot Cool Ranch. It doesn't exist. You were lied to. But yeah, we couldn't find it, so it's not here. We will have no lukewarm ranch. So this is probably going to have the sweetness of the chile limon, but it's going to be way hotter.
Okay, let's go.
I didn't mean to open it that aggressively. Oh, they're dark. These are dark. These are like, oh boy. Oh no.
They smell horrible.
They don't smell... They smell like something. I'm a little afraid. This is, I think, probably the first time I felt like genuine, like, I don't want to say genuine fear, but like diet genuine fear. You know, like apprehension. But like more, but like less than fear. It's like, you know?
Oh, my sinuses are open now?
Somehow I think that was not as hot as the Flaming Hot Nacho. I don't know how, but I don't think it was as hot.
Second worst. Oh, actually, I'm not sure. Because barbecue was very, very bad.
Right?
Just flavor-wise.
Right?
There we go.
Ah.
Third worst.
Third worst. It's close to the barbecue for me, too, because it was not as good as the Flaming Hot Nacho, for sure. But I don't know if it's better or worse than the barbecue, and I'm kind of afraid to try the barbecue. But, you know, I remember saying it wasn't bad, right? Barbecue's better than Flaming Hot Limon for me. Because I think the Flaming Hot Limon was just overwhelming. I liked what it was bringing to the table, but it was just too much from like every possible angle. It was so much happening in my mouth that it just wasn't good.
It was bad, but it's like there wasn't like a lot happening in there. There was like two things happening.
There's two things happening in the Flaming Hot Limon?
Yeah, it was still too much. Too many things happening at the same time. Two is too many, but like...
Two is too many. I agree. It's like, it was just two things happening, but it was like the strongest possible candy lemon lime flavor you could ever imagine. Bam! It's like hitting all of your senses, right? punching them in the face. And then once you're down and you think it's over, the spice drop kicks you. So that's what that tasted like. It was a lot. It wasn't bad. It was a little bad, and it was a lot. But it wasn't very bad.
Honestly, I think my brain has just wiped the memory of this whole event from...
There's amnesia.
I can't quite recall what any of these tasted like anymore.
The best to worst is spicy nacho, chile limon and nacho cheese tied, flaming hot nacho, barbecue, flaming hot limon, spicy sweet chili, and the worst is Cool Ranch.
Best, nacho cheese. You never let me down.
Nacho cheese would never let you down.
The next is spicy nacho, and then flaming hot nacho, because I like the nacho. It's a good flavor.
Mm-hmm.
It never lets me down. After that, Cool Ranch, which is very different from you.
Yeah, that surprises me a lot, because the Cool Ranch was my worst, and for a good reason.
But it didn't do much in my mouth. It didn't do much. So, 4th place.
4th place.
After that, spicy sweet chili, it wasn't good. But it was better than barbecue, which is...
Barbecue was, like, not much happening. The same for you with the Cool Ranch. It's just, like, it was, like, middle of the road. It wasn't good, but it wasn't, like, bad necessarily. But for you, it's quite bad.
Go spicy sweet chili, flaming hot limon, barbecue, and then chili limon. I'm glad this is over. I'm very glad this is over.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to eat bread.
Yes. Thanks for joining us. Like, subscribe, all that jazz, and I'll see you next time.